Hi, I'm Justin Lancy, and today I'm talking to Pum Lefebure. Pum, welcome.
Thank you.
I want to start by talking to you about how you became an international designer.
International designer.
Yeah. So your roots and training was here in Bangkok, but you moved to the U.S. when you were very young. Do you think that that transition between places has kind of influenced you as a designer? And if so, how?
I was born and raised in Bangkok, Thailand, and I think, from very young age, I always interested in art. I remember my mom used to have me, make me take an art lessons every Saturday. That's my thing, Saturday I go do basic training of drawings or watercolor or oil painting, and, having that experience of really good training in craft from very young age has helped me become a better designer today, actually.
Well, you went to school in the U.S., right?
Yes,
in Virginia.
in college.
Okay.
So, I went there when I was in college, so 17, 18 years old.
So you had training kind of growing up here in Thailand, but then when you got academic training in the U.S., what was that like? How did that kind of take what you were doing to the next level?
I think the education is quite different between Thailand and U.S. Thailand, it's a lot of emphasis in craft, whereas U.S. is a lot emphasis in creative thinking.
Okay.
So having both background, that you have a solid foundation in art, design, color training, that helped me become a stronger and better designer.
Would you say that it gave you different conceptual tools?
Yeah, I think it's look, by growing up in another country, your color sensibility is different than most American student. It's give me a bigger, broader, wider perspective of a language, how you use the copy. The alphabet itself is different. Thai alphabet, it's have a lot of up and down. It's very intricate.
Yeah.
Whereas like English language, you got it's very simple. You can do. I love all caps because it's very graphic.
Wow.
Whereas Thai is very intricate.
Right.
Up and down, and it's you write it in one long sentence. Whereas English is different kind of letter.
So hearing you say that, to me, it seems that your time in the U.S. in some ways sharpened your perception of your Thai heritage too. That perhaps by kind of living in the United States, you could maybe see things about where you came from that you wouldn't have if you hadn't.
Yeah, I think you have much more appreciation, by being Thai in the United States. You every time you come back in Thailand, you look at Thailand in a very beautiful, positive way. Like the beach going up in Thailand, come to let's say Pattaya, It was just a beach, a couple hours from Bangkok. But then when I come here now and I look at it, it's like, wow, I grew up in this country. What a beautiful city and what a beautiful country. So it's given me broader perspective on the world.
So in terms of how you as a designer kind of maintain and improve your perspective on the world, I've read in other places that you're a bit of a magazine junkie, that you read something like 30 magazines monthly, I think, at one point.
I don't know if I read, but I definitely look. I think I have a photographic memory. Like I would know exactly, something that I see in an art book, it's going to be somewhere in the middle of the page on the right-hand page, and the color is this. So, so a lot of time I look at magazine, I just flip through them. Right. And start looking at it from a consumer standpoint.
Do
what
you tear
does
out
it?
The pages? What do you? I mean,
sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes, if it's good enough, I'll tear out the page, because otherwise it's all over the page. Yeah. But it's a good visual, because a lot of time I tear out the page from different magazine or clip, and I pin it out all over my studio, and it's sometimes you start connect the dot.
Right.
Of things that you like.
I've seen photos of your studio. It's very kind of minimal. There's lots of white.
Yep.
And and I've read that it's because you're looking at colors all day long and different impressions. So in terms of where you're getting kind of some of these visual kind of bits of inspiration, the things that you're tearing out, either literally or kind of mentally, where are you looking these days to find inspiration? Are there specific magazines or places? Are you looking on the web? Are you looking for trend forecasting services? Where are you finding
I
it?
think all over the place. I look at fashion magazine, Vogue, W. I look at Japanese magazine,
Like what? Which
like
which
Pop
ones?
Eyes,
Okay.
you know, men's fashion, culture. So it's doesn't even, I didn't even know what it say, but it just looked interesting. I like Fast Company, so that's
Yeah,
like
that's a
business
good one.
and blog. I look at LSN Global, which is 10 forecasting, and it's not about, you know, what is the color prediction of 2020. It's talk about consumer trends and how
Okay.
consumers think about luxury market, how what consumer is going to buy, you know, 5 years from now, and those kind of trend from the consumer insight, I find it's quite interesting.
Okay.
It helped me become a better designer from look at the perspective from a business perspective.